Narcissist's past, the devil's origin. Welcome, my friends, to a video that is not only shocking but transformative in every sense of the word. By the end of this video, you will uncover the truth about where the narcissist comes from, their past, their origin, and the roots of the behavior that has wreaked havoc in countless lives. Before we begin, hit that like button and subscribe to this channel to help us reach more victims of narcissistic abuse and spread awareness. Today's video is not just an explanation. It's a deep dive into the very psyche of the narcissist. I must warn you, what we're about to discuss is not for the faint-hearted. First, let me clarify a crucial distinction. Narcissism and psychopathy are not the same. While every psychopath exhibits narcissistic traits, not every narcissist is a psychopath. A narcissist is not born. They are shaped, sculpted by experiences during their formative years. Conversely, psychopathy is considered to be largely innate, tied to neurological factors present from birth. This distinction is vital to understanding what we will explore today. The role of childhood. To understand the narcissist, we must start at the beginning, childhood. Our early years define us in profound ways. They are the blueprint for who we become. Most of us carry an inner child within us, a reminder of our innocence and vulnerabilities. For healing from trauma, it's essential to reconnect with this inner child. But for the narcissist, their inner child is trapped, wounded, and screaming for help, a cry they will never acknowledge. In exploring the narcissist's past, we'll uncover two common childhood scenarios that lead to the formation of their deviant personality. Case 1. The neglected child. The first scenario is that of the neglected child. These are children raised in environments devoid of emotional warmth. Parents who are cruel, indifferent, or absent leave scars on a child's psyche. These parents may themselves be narcissists or otherwise emotionally unavailable. Such children are often bullied, ridiculed, or ignored altogether. Imagine growing up as a blank slate, only to have that slate filled with messages of unworthiness, rejection, and pain. The neglected child learns that the world is unsafe and that love is conditional or unattainable. They suppress their true feelings to survive. Their inner child becomes frozen in time, a fragment of sorrow and anger that remains buried in their subconscious. This child grows into a narcissist, a person unable to empathize because they themselves were never shown empathy. They learn to mimic emotions and manipulate others to get the validation they so desperately crave, but never truly feel. Do not mistake this for love or vulnerability. This is survival. Case 2. The overindulged child. The second scenario is almost the opposite. The overindulged child grows up in an environment where boundaries are non-existent. This child is often the center of attention, lavished with praise and material comforts, but deprived of guidance, accountability, or constructive discipline. Parents in this case, often narcissistic themselves, use their child as a mirror to reflect their own perceived greatness. This child becomes what is known as the golden child. They're told they're special, brilliant, and flawless, even when they're not. The result? An adult who expects the world to treat them as their parents did, with unconditional admiration and indulgence. When this doesn't happen, they lash out, manipulate, and devalue others. They believe they're entitled to everything and above reproach because no one taught them otherwise. Understanding the narcissist's mind. Here's a crucial truth. The narcissist's mind is wired differently. Years of neglect or overindulgence have shaped their neural pathways to prioritize self-preservation and self-admiration. Empathy is underdeveloped and self-awareness is skewed. Instead of facing their inner child's wounds, they construct an elaborate facade to mask their pain. This false self becomes their identity. And this is why narcissists don't change. Acknowledging their flaws would mean confronting the very pain they've spent their lives avoiding. They would rather destroy relationships, manipulate loved ones, and perpetuate cycles of harm than face their truth. Why you shouldn't sympathize. Now, I know many of you watching may feel a twinge of sympathy for the narcissist. After all, they too are victims of their past. But here's the hard truth. You are not responsible for their healing. You are not their savior. Narcissists do not want help. They do not change. They only seek to control, consume, and exploit those around them. Your sympathy, while noble, can become their weapon. Protect your boundaries, recognize your worth, and understand that while you cannot fix them, you can free yourself from their grasp. Breaking the cycle. What can we do to prevent the rise of more narcissists? It starts with awareness. Parents, guardians, and educators must nurture children responsibly. Show love, but set boundaries. Praise their efforts, but teach them accountability. Balance freedom with guidance. By raising emotionally healthy children, we can break the cycle of narcissism. Together, we can create a world where empathy and kindness flourish. Now, my friend, you understand the origin of the narcissist. You see how their past shaped their present. Remember, knowledge is power. If this video resonated with you, share it far and wide. You never know who might need these insights to break free from the cycle of manipulation and abuse. And before you go, I have a question for you. Has the narcissist in your life ever spoken about their childhood? Share your stories in the comments below. Your voice matters. And together, we can build a community of support and understanding. Until we meet again, hold on to your strength, nourish your mind with knowledge, and always protect your happiness. Because you deserve peace, joy, and a future free from the shadows of toxicity. Stay strong, stay empowered, and above all, stay hopeful. See you in the next video.